Good morning, everybody. How are you guys? How are you, Anne, Jean-Paul, Sheena, Elaine, and Lawrence? I hope you guys are all well. Maybe it is 10 o'clock. We're going to give everybody 1 or 2 minutes to log on, and then we'll just get started. How are the legs after snake yesterday? Is everybody okay? Sheena, we missed you in the stances. Hi, Liz. Did you guys try to have some snake play in the afternoon, or were you like, nah, okay, I'll keep that for another time? Okay. I think people are just gonna log on when they log on. Hi, Isabel. I did get your card, Isabel. Thank you very much. And okay, we've got 9. When we get 10, that's it. We get warmed up. Are you looking forward to this morning? You all ready? You got your water? Okay, let's go. And slight adjustment. Ooh, too much feed there. Sorry. Always messing around with the camera. Okay. So welcome back. And let's get started. Let's get warmed up. So let's just loosen up the joints first, turning one way and then the other way. And going round. Hi, guys. And rolling that shoulder, loosening off, warming up the tissues. And coming back. Bye, honey. And other side. And coming back. Rolling the hips. And rolling back. And nice small circles, very small. Just trying to warm up the tissues around the knee. And back. And sinking, high wrist, sinking the weight, picking up the foot, turning one way. And back. Loosening off. Toes up, toes down, toes up, toes down. Switching sides. Turning one way. And back. Toes up, toes down, toes up and down, toes up, toes down, and looking down, looking back, and forward down again, and back. And again, forward stretch and back. Head to center, balance point, stretch to one side, switch, 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 relax your shoulders, switch, keep the shoulders down, switch, head to balance point and look over the shoulder, switch, turn the head, look over the other shoulder and switch, switch, and switch, and switch, and head to balance point, and just bring the shoulders up and down. Shoulders come up and down. So in time with your breathing so far. And coming down, and again, come down, and again, and down, coming up, and down. Okay, we're going to do a few releases. So you bring the shoulders up with your in-breath, you hold, and then you release the breath, release the shoulders, okay? So breathing in. Hold, and release. And again. Hold, and release. Again. And release. And again. And release. And one more. And release. Okay. We're going to start by going on your tiptoes and going back. Tiptoes, back on the heel. Tiptoes, back on the heel. I'm keeping my knees nice and soft, okay, when I'm doing this. Hi, Jane. That's okay. Just join us now. So you're going. You can have the arms up here or there if it helps you for balance. Or anywhere. Or here. So I'm just saying side on so that you can see the foot movement. And you're going to stretch the feet out and then in. So from the side, I don't know if you can see it better from the side, but stretch out, stretch in. Again, front on, stretch out, stretch in. And again, just doing that stretch. So you're rolling the foot and pulling to get a stretch when your feet are out, then rolling the foot and pulling on the toe, on the big toe, to get the pull on the inside. So you're activating your feet, which means that when we're doing all the flow work, you shouldn't get foot pain, okay? Because it'll be properly activated. Just rolling the hands in, shoulders relaxed, and out. And in, and out. In, and out. So a similar thing we're doing, stretching out the hands and then back, forward, up, as far as you'll go, and back, forward, up, stretch out the fingers, back, hook the fingers together, and pull, forward, fingers as far forward and up as they can go. Mine don't go particularly high. That's okay, I just live with it. And there's quite a few of you that probably can do more of an incline. I can only get that if I'm pulling in the elbows, okay? So we're trying not to do that and just work the wrists. Okay, and gently shifting the weight from side to side. There we go. Don't know if you heard that. That was a bit creak that needed to come out in my knee. It's a lot better now. So just turning the waist or turning the hips, switching the weight, bending the knee, but keeping the knee in line with the foot. Letting the arms float. And just let your brain zap, okay? Just let it go to blank, or just let it be focused on what you're doing, mostly. And try some small circles with your hands. Small circles that are following the hip movements. So some of you may have worked this in the gathering chi before, which is a fairly common exercise. But we're just at this stage, turning the hips, trying to draw a circle from the hips. Just imagine you've got your pencil linked to a mechanical arm and some sort of wheel that's making it spin to manage your drawing, to manage your circle drawing. So just imagine this is how this is linked. This is the wheel, your mechanical arm, and then your pencil. And you're drawing the wheel. Sorry, you're drawing the circles. Circles, wheel, same thing, right? Okay. Try varying the circles. Try bigger, smaller. Remember, the hip that's pushing is pushing the hand out. And the hip that's pulling is pulling the hand in. Shift the weight, and then we're going to use the weight in order to do a, okay, so it's a little bit like your kick release, except that it's in the arm. And what's happening is you're building, gathering. You're going to use the weight to give it more momentum to do this, okay? On one side, and when you're ready, you can do it on the other side. So your body will have, it looks like I'm leaning, but actually if you look at the back, I'm not. Hi, Mary. All right, so just keep going, circles, circles. And if that's you just getting into the circles, that might be all you do is actually shift the weight, work the circles, turn the hips, which is quite a lot. But if you want, you can try utilizing the weight to do a bigger circle, to do a bit of a throw circle. So try not to lean too much. That's what we're trying to avoid. But just going. So if you can do this, you can deflect force coming at you and buckle it onto itself and push it away. So see what happens. If I'm using no weight, if I'm just switching the weight around, that's okay. I'm not feeding weight in my upper body, right? If I'm feeding weight, I'm springing it and bringing it up. That makes sense? You managing it? Okay, we're going to turn the foot, go forward. Forward and back. Marking the little circle at this stage. Turn around. So you'll feel the arms going round the circle. You can make it smaller by controlling it, or you can just let it express itself as a bigger circle. That's okay. Switching sides and just turning that wheel. So you're just trying to get a feel for how much you're feeding from your legs, from your movement into the arms. So it's okay at this stage if your arms are doing this, which is way more movement than we want in Tai Chi when we're doing the push, but that's okay because we're not doing a Tai Chi push just now. Turn. Okay. So we have a linear movement just now. Add a little bit of a coil to it. Turn your hips a little bit. Turn. Switch, other side. Are you aware of the slight turn in the hip if I'm doing it from the front? When I do this slight turn, when I'm pushing, it's almost like I'm scooping power from that back leg and putting it forward. If I'm just doing this, I don't have the same power. Try it now. The difference between just going back and forth and turning the hips, sorry. If I turn my hips, so here is from the back. All right, take a break. Tell me if you're managing it. Tell me if you're managing to turn as well, please. This turn is fairly easy, right? You're pushing, turning, pushing. Tell me, are you managing to turn? Grab some water just now. Feels good. It does, doesn't it, Sheena? Yes, it feels very good. You feel activated, energized, and linked up. Or linked in. This one's good. That's good, Liz. Does that mean that other ones are not so good? Hey, Ruth. Nice moves. Marie likes that one. Good. Says super. Wonderful flow of energy. Good for misdirection too. Yes, good for misdirection. Now, if you're linking in and you lose your way, just link into what's going on at the wheel. Begonia thinks she could maybe do better. Yes, Begonia, but I know that, like me, you're a perfectionist. So just actually with these movements, the most important thing is to relax into them, because they're fairly easy. But when we're trying to link the different parts of the body, we need to just relax and let the parts melt into each other, if that makes sense. Elaine and Lawrence are saying, feel the power in the legs. Good. Good. I was waiting for somebody to say that. Thank you. Jane, enjoying the flow. Good. Power in the legs, you should feel it should become quite obvious when you're doing these. If you're doing it with force as well, it will help you gauge your grounding, how much grounding you need to do still, how much grounding you have, because you could potentially throw yourself off. Okay, that's me throwing myself off. Of course, my body has counteracted that, sorry. So straight away it's rooting itself because it's used to doing that. But the first one you can see is off. My foot is off. So then I'm counteracting that and grounding more effectively. Okay, this is the one we did last week. Just back and forth, letting the arms be free. Join me for this. Try and stay grounded. And it may be that you have a few ungrounded back and forth, and your feet, your legs, your center of gravity and your weight should all work together to counteract that and make you grounded. Okay, we're going to do bigger, slightly bigger circles. No Zumba hips, no dancing shoulders. Turn. And forward, back. And find your figure of 8 with the arms. Get ready to turn. Turn. Then linear. Work figure of 8. If you were to look at my arms, that's what they look like. Get ready and turn. And forward. Turn the hips. And let the arms float. Get ready, turn. Forward. Turn the hips. Feel the strength from the legs. Get ready, turn. And forward. All right. Okay, slight change. Doing it back and forth. And then you're going to gather at the back. Figure of 8. Push. Again. I'm going to say, follow your arms. See where they fall. Because you'll get a better feel and a better tune into your dantian and into the rotations if you're following them, yeah? So again, it's not really a brush knee, it's where they fall. It could be more akin to the striped tiger at the end of the form, okay? If you feel, in fact, like pulling the fists together, that's okay. If you want to do it a single one, sorry. Back and forth, back and forth. Turn foot, grab, forward, back and forth. You're going to need to open your foot. Work figures of 8, gather up. That's a single. Single is when you've gathered up, you step, you push. You will also have the go round. So you've gathered and you'll have 2 circles. 1, 2, push. Or let's just do 2 circles, it's easier. Back and forth. Okay, open foot, circle. Gather the energy as you're stepping for that push. Then you're back and forth. Gather, open foot. So you're here, grab, push. Are you managing that? Is it simple enough to follow? Or do I need to simplify it? Let's try again. Tell me if you're totally lost, if it doesn't make any sense. So once you gathered, up, round, and in fact, it might work better if you catch and throw. Sheena, doing okay, good. Okay, again, back and forth. Working that figure of 8 and gather, turn, grab, throw. Did you get it? Back and forth. So when you're doing this, you are building chi in your dantian. When you're doing this, you're utilizing the extra chi to do the grab and throw. Good. So Ron saying playing with open hands and fists. Yeah, switch them about, see what feels better. Your experience is golden with this and listening, enjoying this. Excellent. Let's carry on another few minutes. So you're back and forth. Of course, you can just go. Doesn't work so well, sorry. I think it has to have the figure of 8. Gather, pick up, grab. So you're having 1, 2, grab. You can, of course, work on variations. You're very welcome to do that. Begonia saying, yes, it's good. And Jane's sort of getting it. Jane, I would focus a lot on this. And then maybe up, forward. Both sides together. Simple figure of 8. And then up, step, forward. Remember, this is a bear step. Bear steps have a little bit of weight, but they have bounce. The knee is soft. So you're not doing that, which is really bad, right? Heel striking is so bad. Because it goes right. So bear step is on the foot. You're using the arches to take the hit. you're placing the whole foot. Yeah? So for anybody who wants a simplified version, it's the simplified version, right? But it's using the bear step. You're coming back, grab, step. Grab, step. Yeah? That might be a little bit more straightforward. The idea is to get this functioning, the arms flowing, and the chi accumulating. And then when we're done, release. Okay, release has to come from here. Again, then we'll go on to form. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do just a couple of steps. You just keep going. Up, open, grab, chuck. Okay, how did you get on with this? Did you do this simple one circle, or did you do the 2 circles? And is it easy to follow? Are you managing to link into this? We'll do some more next week, don't worry about it, because this is new, so you'll just have to remind me if I forget. Great, okay. Because this is all about developing listening skills and gathering up chi, releasing chi, it should feel like it's natural. 1 circle, okay. Marie's saying the simple one, good. Okay, so, okay, that's fine. The 1 circle simple seems to be hitting the spot for some of you. That's good. Go with that one. Description is good, just need more practice. I know, Sheena, I know, we always need more practice. That's okay, we don't mind. Well, I don't mind. Okay, so grab some water and we're going to do the first third of the form. More practice needed. I know, Isabel. We will do more practice. And when doing these flow exercises, when you realize as well how much of these you're actually needing to practice in order for your form to then be able to integrate. So then when in the form you're having to do, you're not faced by that anymore because it feels natural and you're used to the turn and the double turn. You're used to spiraling. You're used to, you're just used to this coiling. So it's just getting the body used to all of this. Jean-Paul, very rewarding moves. That's great. Yes, they are, aren't they? Bottom line is they feel very natural, or at least they should. And then when they feel natural, your form feels natural. And it feels like you own the form, like it's really inside your body, rather than being movements that are being projected. It feels like something that's happening inside. rather than something which is being projected out. Hope that makes sense. All right, first 17 moves together. Let's take your stance and just relax with your feet pointing forward, knees soft, shoulders soft, tailbone tucked under, and crown pushing up. Just take a couple breaths. And open Tai Chi. Turn, scoop, step, ward of left, scoop, hold the ball, step, ward of right. Roll back, press, sit back, push, turn, and work your spiral. And single whip. Turn left toes, gather in, step up, raise hands. Hands hand to the left, step back, white crane spreads wings. And brush knee, half step, strum the lute. Brush knee, twist step, brush knee, twist step, brush knee. I'm going to step back, half step, strum the lute. Brush knee, deflect, step, parry, punch. Up here to close entrance. And all right, how did that go? Welcome, Ruth. Okay, Ruth's chickened out. See you tomorrow for Qigong, Ruth. Okay, so how did you get on with this? We do a little bit more. We do the same again. First 17 moves. That's good. That's what you've been looking for, Begonia, isn't it? So first 17 moves together again. And open Tai Chi. And turn, scoop, step, ward of left, hold the ball, step, ward of right, roll back, press, sit back, push, turn, work your spiral, and single whip. Turn the left toes, gather in, step up, raise hands, roll the hands down to the left, step, come back with the weight, white crane spreads wings, and brush knee, half step, strum the lute, brush knee, twist step, brush knee, twist step, brush knee, half step, strum the lute, brush knee, deflect, step, parry, punch. Sorry, I'm getting off frame here. And appear to close entrance. And gather up with the left hand on the inside. Okay. Jane says getting better, that's good. One thing I wanted to pick up today, we are not doing the opening step. So if you get into your, I know Wednesday is not new move day, but this is really about form flow, so okay, here we go. So when you're standing at the beginning and we do our bow, and you've got your feet together, good. When you open, how do you open? You put the weight on one side, you open, you step, and then you equalize the weight. Is that how you open into the form? It's a genuine question. I'm going to do it again. I sink, open step, and then equalize. Is that how you do it? Hopefully it is. Let's do it together. Feet together. Sink the weight into the left leg. Pick up the right. You've got to open here. You've got to turn, open, soften the knees. Step, but no more than is comfortable. And then foot forward, half and half, 50-50 weight. Sheena, don't be silly. Of course I don't yet. That's okay. And Julie, I will now. Liz, not quite. Ron, yes. Isabel, oh dear, no, I just moved my leg. And Murray is just like, whatever, smile and wave. Okay, so let's do it together. I sink the weight, pick up the right leg. I have to open, right? Because what's going to happen if I just do that is that I'm going to be off balance. And that's not my better start, right? I want to have my groundedness all the way from the start. Not until now. That's fine. So, soft, open, heel down, turn foot, equalize weight, and no wobbles or fidgeting. And you'll know, some of you will know that I'm bad for that. I can fidget and make myself comfortable for ages. Well, ages being about 5 seconds, right? But I have practiced a lot, so no more fidgeting. Yeah, let's do it again together. Soft, leg up, turn the body to open, step. Your feet are going to be perfectly parallel. Murray says, another mystery unveiled. You are welcome. And soft, open, And then it gets you straight into that beautiful standing up straight posture that we've been cultivating. So we're going to do our first third again from the beginning. That is with the feet together, and you will have to do that opening. Is that okay? I hope it is. Here we go. You can't see my feet. I'm aware of that. Just know that I'm doing it with you, okay? So going soft, opening, half and half with the weight. And just breathe here. And open Tai Chi. Turn. Scoop. Step. Ward off. Left. Hold the ball. Step. Ward off right. And roll back. Press. Sit back. Push. Turn and work the spiral. Pull back. Single whip. Left toes up, turn, gather in, step up, raise hands. Turn left, step, bring the weight back. White crane spreads wings. And brush knee, half step, strum the lute, brush knee, twist step, brush knee, twist step, brush knee, half step, strum the lute, brush knee. I'm going to come back in the frame, deflect, step, parry, step, punch. Up here to close entrance. And bring the hands up. Okay. Did that work? Did you feel grounded, more grounded right from the word go? Hopefully so. So, very small little bit of teaching, which we never have the time to cover. Okay, second, third. Let's take it easy from the cross hand. Okay. Much better. Good. So here we are. Cross hand, left hand on the inside. You're going to start, left heel comes out. Work the circle with the left hand. Step. Brush knee. Small roll back. Press. Back. Push. Turn. And bring the weight to the right leg. Step. Scoop with the left hand. Step. Fist under elbow. Hopefully you're seeing that. Step back to World of Monkeys. Only 3. Nice round arms. 2. 3. Circle. Open foot. Fly the slant. Gather in. Step up, raise hands. And white crane spreads wings. Brush knee. Half step. Needle to the sea bottom. Fan through the back. Turn. Hammer with fist. Deflect. Parry. Punch. And ward off. Roll back. Press. Sit back. Push. Turn. Work the spiral. Single whip. Wave hands like clouds, only 3 clouds. Come out of the clouds in single whip. Okay, from here, high pattern horse. Deflect. Step left. Come forward. Toe kick. Step right. Come forward. Toe kick. Turn on the heel. Heel kick. And brush knee. Twist step. Brush knee. Twist step, make fist. Punch low. Turn. Hammer with the fist. Deflect. Parry. Punch. Circle. Heel kick. Cat step. And circle hands. Strike tiger left. And relax. Okay, so, oh good. So relax, 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 relax. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I think working the section quite slowly is going to be good for placing all the movements together. And we have the time to do that. So it would be daft not to do it. So working the section slowly so that each part of that bit of that section is really clear to you, really clear in your mind. So don't worry, we're going to keep working on that second section for a bit because I know it needs a lot of cleaning up, and it's a lot of people have issues with it because it's one that appears easy, but then turns out not to be. Lost it about 2/3 through. That's okay, Jane, you did really well. If you kept it going 2/3 of the way through that section, you did great. And then the last bit that you didn't do would have been the bits that we're working in the other classes. So that's okay. You'll get to work that bit on Friday. Begonia was better than last time. Obviously, I couldn't follow you the whole bit. But very good that I could follow you much more. That's good. Well done. Everybody okay with the first third, the first 17 moves that we repeated 3 times? They should be quite well ingrained. Feels more connected. Opening Tai Chi feels much better. Good. Yes. And this has been in my head to pass on for quite a while, and I just keep forgetting it. So the opening, really important. I might go again over it at some other date, like on a Friday or something. Right. If you have more comments, please put them on. If you've got questions, put them on as well. I think right now we need to do our cool down. Feeling really nice and warm right now. So just going for the cool down, bringing Qi to Dantian. So any extra energy that you've expanded out, you want to bring it back in. It's like a clever battery. And then massaging the kidneys. And then you can either tap, brush, or hover with your hands. Oh, that's good, Sheena. I know the opening can make such a big difference. I'm glad I finally covered it. So going all the way around, stimulating your systems and fixing the Qi deep into your systems. And just relax, breathe. Feel the warmth, listen to your body. And breathe in and out. And again, a couple of times. Breathing in. And this calms the energies. It focuses them, integrates them into the microcosmic orbit. And just closing the gate. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure doing this with you today. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. The body after the flow work feels really nice and warm. So if you feel like doing a little bit more of your personal work, go ahead, because you're really nice, warm, and relaxed right now. So perfect place to be, okay? I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. It doesn't look too bad today. And I will see you tomorrow for the 12 rivers of Qigong and our breathing exercises. Okay. Have a lovely day. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.